Greetings all who roam this
Greetings all who roam
world.
this world.
What?
I don't know. I fucked it up.
Yeah. We are the Quest Bros, bringing you another quest in the Trials of Sirenas, our D&D campaign where nothing
You get
ever
interrupted
seems...
every time.
Yes. Before we get started, we would like to talk... I will end you all.
You gotta be nice. We're about to go into combat.
I will end you.
Greetings, all who roam this world.
Thank you, Nicole.
She got it right this time, though.
Before we get started, we would like to thank our sponsors, Robin's Nerd Supplies. Anthony!
I would just like it to be known that I did not interrupt, so please don't kill me during combat.
You won't die first.
Hell yeah.
He's
You'll
already
die
killed
last.
me once, so, what's a second time?
Robin's Nerd Supplies.
Maybe you'll stay dead
It
this
is
time.
a wonderful company that has partnered with Quest Bros through all of our adventures, whether it be D&D or just sponsor our videos in general, and that's amazing. And you can get some of that Robin's Nerd Supplies love for your own by going to robinsnerdsupplies.com and purchasing anything from their store. They have dice, lots of dice, acrylic dice, sharp edge acrylic dice, metal dice,
For all your
bags,
dice.
hollow dice, glass dice. I
lit-
really want to try the glass dice.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
literally
cool.
requested a bag from
Oh
them.
shit, really? They have
Yeah,
glass
they have
dice?
glass dice.
Fuck, I want
Yeah.
some now too.
Dice
I didn't know
towers, bigger dice bags,
Dice trays.
dice trays. So many good things. They've got blankets. They've got pins. They've got all sorts of things that I don't even know. This giant D20 that you can find. I don't know if you can find this model anymore, but they have a new kind that I think actually is metal.
Wasn't this like one of the last two?
It was like one of the last
This
two
is
they
a
had.
collector's item now.
But they have one still that size
Mine.
that you can get at least at their cons.
And we will be auctioning it off with our signatures. No, I'm
No,
just kidding.
no,
We're not.
Not for a while.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. If we do a charity auction, yes.
But you can get that by using code QuestBros to get 10% off at checkout. So please check it out. Check out the affiliate link in our description of this video so you can also help us help you. And it all comes full circle. So thank you again to Robin's Nerd Supplies and everyone on their team for helping us, giving us the supplies. They also helped us create our own custom Quest Bro D20s, which are so cool. I'm pretty sure they're weighted in some way, shape, or form because they roll way too well.
They really do.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can also win one of these D20s potentially of your own if you come see us at a con and come up on stage for Improv D&D.
Yes.
But yes, thank you, Robin's Nerd Supplies. That's what we have from them. Jared, thank our Patreons. Why don't you?
Thank you, Patreons. For,
Thank you, patrons.
thank you.
Patrons.
I know they're patrons. Anthony just calls them Patreons.
Oh. Blame that Anthony, I see.
Yeah. Thank you, patrons, for sponsoring everything that we do week in and week out. If you yourselves want to support the quest, you can aid our Patreon. I forgot where I was
You can
going.
support the Patreon.
Support the Patreon. You will get access to an exclusive Discord chat channel.
Which is the one that we're like actually active in.
Yes. As well as access to a few videos and content unseen by the common eye. Also, don't forget to support all of our social medias. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the stuff.
Also,
the
if you
shtick.
do support our highest tier of Patreon, you will get a D20
Yes,
as a gift.
regardless.
Yes, but it's got to be the highest tier.
Yes. But with that, let us get back into the Trials of Sirenas. When last we left our adventurers, you had returned with a corpse and a captive back to meet with Jaruth Kumar, but instead you found his second in command, Lieutenant Oakheart. You aided in somewhat in the resurrection of the wood elf known as Wizzy. I believe she was a wood elf. Yes. And helped imprison your captive that you collected from the brass brazier. Upon hearing that, Jaruth had gone to the upper districts to report to the council of his findings that you have discovered for him. You immediately rushed off to his aid. A questionable chase ensued. Grease was flung and slipped upon by many people. Rooftops were jumped across. One of you went big. and tossed people.
You have to toss me.
You have to trust me. And upon the ending of the chase, you find yourselves in the graveyard district of this mighty city, and in what is known as the Mausoleum of the Mighty. There you slip down some stairs. There were so many stairs. Until you caught up with one of the individuals who was a part of this cult. Upon pinning him to a door, he tossed something into the darkness and said, if I remember, "We shall break the fettered chains of life and death," before being stabbed multiple times. But in the darkness comes thundering the massive form of a skeletal minotaur with one horn missing. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Alright, lucky dice, lucky dice, lucky dice.
Oh, shit.
Can't be worse than mine.
Ooh, lucky
It
dice.
can
No, it
Let's
can't
go.
It 100% is
be. What you get?
a natural
That's what I got too.
one.
be. No, that's, that one.
Who has the higher dex of you two?
Probably him.
I have 17 decks. You have 10.
Okay.
14.
Oh, yeah, because I would determine initiative.
21.
Wasn't it? Yeah, so technically
Alright.
it's 4 initiative.
Finally get to go first for a change.
Oh, so you have actually a 4 initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to roll
I
for Pidge.
still have a 1.
Yeah.
You have a 1, 2, 4.
That's
why
not
I
great,
said
Pidge.
It can't
It's not
be worse
great.
than mine.
Yeah.
Alright, so 25 to 20, that would be
I guess it's gotta go in dice.
Flom.
now, though.
Okay, at least it was during
deck.
initiative and not like when you're trying to do something.
Yeah, except the Minotaur gets to go first. I'm gonna die, so.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
that's great. Let me just do it on this page.
What'd you roll?
14.
Blonde.
What'd you get?
He got a 21.
Oh,
Holy shit.
I rolled really well.
He did.
Yeah. Good lord.
Okay, 14.
At least one of us did.
Yeah, that's about how it goes.
I can't remember his name. I made him Pidge.
What's the black star on the map?
That's who. And then be you and then you.
Which one's Pidge?
Pidge is the one in color.
What did the Minotaur get for
Oh,
initiative?
okay.
We don't know.
You don't know yet.
Oh, fuck.
I thought the one in color was,
All I know is I'm last. That's all I know.
Yes.
Flame is.
Oh, look at the hammer. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Bing bong. Fuck my life.
Okay, so it's. As of now, it's Flom. Trinar. And Pidge.
Why am I drawing a blank on names?
Armor.
Good gravy.
Lieutenant?
Spotty.
Spotty.
There we go. Alright. So, top of the turn order. Flom. What are you doing?
Okay.
I would say at this point you're reaching the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, I will move up accordingly.
Alright. As you enter in this very wide space, you see a massive skeletal minotaur just looming over Farmer.
Mm-hmm.
A hammer in hand.
Okay. Well,
Huh. How interesting. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice because I saw how much HP he has.
okay.
He's a bit beefy.
Forward 10 feet. And then guess what time it is? What is the theme of this and last episode?
Grease.
Grease.
All right.
So I'm going to cast Grease
Grease lightning.
for basically these 4 squares that he is standing in and on. Because I'm assuming this is a large creature.
He is a large creature.
Yeah, so it's going to cover his entire spaces.
All right.
What if
13
they
decks.
step in the grease, then it does do fire damage?
That is a 12 plus 0, so he fails.
Fantastic. Let's go. Strong start.
All right. I assume he is knocked prone. Is that how that works?
He is knocked prone
All right.
until
Shit,
his
save.
turn.
But
He
he
will
has to
have to use half of his movement to get up.
Okay, I'm not
And he has the
saving.
prone condition.
You're not dead. You're saved. You are saved.
For now.
He doesn't have to move to kill me, though, is the problem.
But you can move away and not get attacked by
Okay. Real quick, just because I don't actually know who has the rod.
Yeah, I have the
immovable rod? Yeah, he would.
Oh, and he's a skeleton. You could just shove it inside
Okay.
the rib cage. Sorry, out of character metagaming.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we are recording. Okay.
Okay. And then as part of his action, he's going to call to Trinar to toss the rod to who? You won't be able to do anything, but that is, and I think I'll have to end my turn there because I don't think there's anything else I can do.
All right. If that is your go,
That is my go.
it is now the Minotaur's turn.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
He rolled. He rolled very well. He rolled a 17.
God damn.
But he is going to use half his movement to get up. And he is going to move forward. I assume he has to make another check. Okay. And he's going to
Fantastic! This is a Scooby-Doo episode.
You're
he
not
lumbers
too-
back up.
I can't remember if he can make attacks at disadvantage while prone. There's probably a rule somewhere.
I guess it depends on what he's trying to do. Is he just trying to swing?
I would assume he's just trying to swing.
I'm
Let
just
me-
trying to think, like, realistically. If I fell, would I still be able to try and...
This
So
is
if you
this
fell,
is an
it'd probably
actual
be like,
thing.
You raise the hammer up
Disadvantage.
like this. and
It is
then-
at disadvantage?
It
Alright.
is at disadvantage.
Okay, he's going to use his...
He can still try though.
Yeah, he's going to use his hammer to try and swing
probably
at
not
you.
gonna. It's probably not gonna hit.
16 or higher.
Yeah, no, that's a 6, so he misses.
Yeah. I mean, you were
He
pretty
swings
darn
at your
safe.
feet and you like jump over it.
Nice.
I should use different
Greece
dice.
was only 10 feet.
Correct.
20 feet square.
Alright,
It is a 10-foot square.
so that's his go. Trinar, it's your turn.
Alright, cool. Well, is it a free action to just give the staff to who?
I will say yes.
Okay. I give the staff to who? A movable rod.
Okay, and okay, now I didn't specify a held action,
Yeah.
so that's kind of on me. But if you'll allow me to, what I wanted who to do is to basically fly the immovable rod, and have him click it onto the skeleton.
Alright. I will say
Could he even make it? Is that even close enough?
120 feet is his movement.
sure.
He can move.
alright.
He'll make it.
Let me grab the bear claw.
Yeah, it's about 60 feet away from him right now, and then it'll be 60 feet for him to fly back.
Alright. We'll say he gets up to here. He flies down at this thing that's trying to swipe at Farmer, and he clicks it onto... Where specifically do you want him to click it?
His chest.
His chest? Alright.
Like through the ribs, almost.
Like on the chest or like
Yeah, like horizontal or like.
pinned in?
He would have to make contact with the chest to brace it. So like because think about it this way, he's basically flying into the chest, placing it on, and clicking the button.
Okay.
It's making physical contact.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not inside the rib cage. It's on top.
It's in the,
No, that would be
horizontal.
there wouldn't even be really enough space. I mean, he's
Okay.
big, but he's not that big.
Okay.
Okay. And then so that happens.
It happens. It's
Okay.
clicked in.
Okay, and then he flies away.
Alright.
Sorry, I should have just said that first instead of making you move it.
He is going to then do an attack of opportunity.
Fly by, my friend.
Good point. All right. If that is... Trinard, do you...
Cool. I mean, I'll try and get up. Well, not up, but... Well, I guess... No, I would have been at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, you're at...
I'll get as close as I can.
What's your movement?
40 feet.
All right, we'll say it starts here, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to be here.
So that's where you can move. Yeah, let me move who out of the way.
All right.
Okay. And then, so I think it's about 10 feet away from me right now.
About, yes.
So there is a doorway behind it that I could, in theory, push it into.
He's currently pinned by the immovable
Oh yeah,
rod.
he is pinned.
And in a pile of grease.
Yep. Well, yeah, if he wasn't pinned, I was gonna use that grease to slide him away from Farmer, just to give Farmer some space.
I can just walk.
Fair.
Hey, walk.
I can use my action to disengage. But anyway, sorry.
You have until the next turn order for him to start
he can
attacking, so you guys are fine.
Yeah. I'm going to kill you!
I was gonna say, Jared, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna hold my action, and then just wait for him to become within range of me, and then I'll unleash some strikes on him.
All right. If that's your go, Pidge, it is now his turn. And he's going to move in. We'll say he gets about here. He's like, all right, guys, I'm here to... Oh, hey, you already got him. Hooray! And that's going to be Pidge's turn.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's not that easy, Pidge.
With that done, you hear rattling coming from behind Lux. Or rather, not from behind Lux, but from the sides. As... I forgot to mention there were sarcophagi on the side. That's bad DM on me. But you see...
Well, it's a crypt.
Coming from two of the sarcophagi... Boop. On either side... Two skeleton rising from within, and we'll say that's their half movement.
Honestly,
To be fair, I said I was going to be nice. There was supposed to be two more. We'll say this one.
it's honestly not too bad so far.
Half movement. Yeah. So. One.
Anthony, you are also going to be pulling our weight because you do all bludgeoning damage.
And then one. So
These are skeletons for the most part.
the first one is going to take a strike at you, Trinar.
Oh fuck, it's Pidge.
I was like, can I take
I'm just
my
gonna eat
attack
shit and die.
before? Because it stepped into my movement, and so if I was
The held action was specifically for the Minotaur.
Oh, fair.
Correct, you're not focused on
Yep,
any
I didn't know it was
side.
there.
Alright, does a 12 hit?
No.
Alright. Thank God. It strikes at you with a sword, and you, like, glance over, and you just... Alright. And the next one is going to strike at poor Pidge.
Oh, fucking Pidge, you're gonna lose it.
No, he's a rogue. He's got to have high.
Okay, well, he rolled an 8, so Pidge is just... Oh, fuck! And just like, ducks.
He's not a duck, he's a Pidge.
Yes. Okay, with that, Farmer, it is now your go. You
Give him the chair.
Yeah, so Farmer was initially terrified, and then he watched this guy fall over twice.
and now he's locked in
Now
place
he's
by an
locked on
owl.
the ground.
There's probably some sort of like Aesop's fable about that somewhere.
Can Farmer go over and just rip his head off?
Oh, interesting.
Just like grab the horn and just like...
He's gonna Spy Kids 2 this shit.
Or if you take the trident between the vertebrae and just like rip
I mean,
it.
he is still swinging his weapon, so I guess if it's disadvantage is fine. But I still
No,
want to
you-
try.
you have advantage
You would
because
have advantage because he's
Or if it
prone.
like evens out to just a normal roll.
No,
No,
have
no, no.
advantage.
You would have advantage. Your damage would be halved.
By ripping
because-
his head off?
No, because it's piercing damage.
And there's
Oh
nothing to
no,
pierce.
he's basically trying to do almost like
A coup de grace.
no, think of it like a strength check.
Oh.
To like break a door, like pry a door open, but basically
he's-
with its spine.
Yeah.
I would say because it's not.
It'd be a
an-
pretty high check.
It would
'cause
be a
it's-
very high check. Also, this isn't an object. It's still technically a creature, even if it is undead.
Oh.
Or
So-
you could just have it just do damage based on what he rolls.
I will do that, probably. So, I assume you're going to try and attack this thing?
Yeah.
It's just how do you want to attack it?
How do you want to do this?
I was kind of set on ripping its head off.
Nah, you should
can
try it.
You can still do
You
that and
should
flavor
try
it.
Yeah, do it anyway.
Because
Okay.
what if you nat 20 and you get it off?
That'd be amazing. Okay, is that with advantage or
It,
just a normal roll?
it will be advantage because he's pinned and proned.
Okay.
Oh,
one of them
that's
got
cocked.
cocked.
All right.
Yeah.
So it was a good roll, but it
Yeah,
cocked.
it could've
So
been.
it's damn. Okay.
Oh man, that sucks. It was an 18 before.
Yeah, well,
That's
that was
rough.
Fuck.
Well, you'll just have to.
What's the highest of the two?
It rolled a
So plus
6,
your-
and I don't know what the plus would
What
be.
do you want to plus? What do you want plus his weapon or strength?
If it's a high DC, it doesn't matter.
Well,
I was gonna
Nice,
say all
plus
of your
not high
stuff,
enough.
even your unarmed.
I'm
strike,
basing
plus
it off
5.
of the AC, if anything.
Oh. All of my
Never know.
unarmed strike is a plus 5 to hit, so I guess 11.
11. You just miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
You try to stab at him, but he's like thrashing around so much, even when he's pinned down.
Makes sense.
Fair.
All right.
Can I second wind?
Go for it.
No,
I
this is
mean,
the
yeah,
time.
if you need to heal.
Wait, sorry. Action surge is what.
Oh,
it
you
was.
want
Yeah.
some action surge.
action
Okay,
surge.
I knew what he meant. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. With advantage again.
Yes.
4 rolls. Let's go. Hey, it's the
Hey.
18 again.
All right, that hits. Roll damage.
If it's unarmed, technically, then it's just 4.
For unarmed is technically bludgeoning. So
It's bludgeoning,
Yeah.
so it's if it follows normal vulnerability, it's 2 whatever the final amount is.
His
2
just
times.
is 4.
Just as 4.
it just says 4.
Yeah.
So technically that would be doubled.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So 8.
So 8.
What did you roll for it?
No, it doesn't say.
No, it
roll,
doesn't
it's
even
just-
say. It
it's
just
a
says
4.
it's 4.
I think it's
no,
This is
no.
4.
It's supposed to be a.
It's supposed to be a D4.
Oh, that's weird. Yours does just say 4,
I've
but
had
it's
s-
supposed to be a D4.
Roll.
Maybe it's because of your strength score though. Might be
I have
why.
had
Yeah.
characters where it is just.
Roll a D4, add your strength mod, and then double it.
Because I think that's how it's supposed to be.
It is.
So so my strength. I have a plus 3 in strength. Is that what I'm adding?
Yes.
I think that must be what it did then. So
Uh,
a 3 plus 3 plus.
6 and then double it for 12.
Yep. How do you hit this guy?
Rip his head off.
All right, you are yanking this thing off, and you hear some of the vertebrae start to crack as you do it. But he is still thrashing.
Okay.
Spotty, it is now your go. Unless Farmer, is that all you want? All right,
That's all I got.
Spotty.
Can someone move me closer to his head, though?
Sure.
Oh yes. Sure
You
can.
got it.
There we go.
I will attempt to do guiding bolt.
Oh, fantastic.
All right,
We're
where
about to French fry.
would you like to move forward, or?
Given that I have a very low armor class, I am probably going to stay right where I'm at.
All right. Which one are you aiming at?
Big one.
The big one. As long as I'm with 120 feet.
Okay, yeah. Roll to hit.
Damn.
It's an 8. Oh
Is
wait.
there any plus to hit?
Oh wait, do I add that to my
Yeah.
spell modifier?
You need a plus 4.
Huh?
You need a plus 4.
Well, it's a plus 7, so.
Oh,
So 8 plus 7 is.
yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, remember, she's got like max wisdom.
Remind me, guiding bolt is
Radiant.
radiant damage? Okay, so yeah, this is going to be doubled.
So 8,
Thank God for radiant damage.
12, so 12, 24.
Yeah, I don't think there's any bonuses to that. So yeah,
Yeah, it's just straight 24.
it's 24 damage though.
Sorry, I didn't roll that
And-
great.
That's okay.
And isn't there some extra effect with guiding bolt too?
Yeah, I get
Yes.
advantage the next time I do that.
That's what it
Yes,
is.
basically, if anyone wants to hit, they get advantage. But, is that your go, Spotty?
And the next attack roll.
Yeah, I don't think I can really do anything else.
All right. Top of the turn order.
Is it only one person gets advantage, or everyone before?
It's the next attack roll made against
Next
this
attack.
target.
So whoever
Okay, so
attacks.
just
So
a one and
whoever
done.
goes
Alright.
against
Yeah.
him next.
That's fair. And balanced.
What is the color of the glow on this thing now?
That's a great question.
Let's go like a purplish blue.
Ooh, all right.
Can't wait for the day someone picks RGB.
Like my A.
It just turns
Sure.
into the meme where it's like from the outside you just hear Carmine dancing. But as you strike this thing, it begins to glow this purplish blue. But with that, at the top of the turn order, Flom, what are you doing? There are now 2 more skeletons.
That's an excellent question.
I realized I haven't been adding my spell modifier on all my spells.
Uh-oh.
I did that a lot when I was a cleric, and then my heals were ass.
But we're good
Okay.
now.
Yep. You lost your ring.
I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Into the darkness. Who are you aiming at?
I'm actually going to aim at the skeleton that is attacking Pidge.
Okay. Roll damage.
And
Magic
so
missile.
I'm going to just roll the 1d4 for all 3, and they're all going to be on the same skeleton.
All right.
Hopefully I don't roll shit.
Roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1.
Don't say
No,
that.
no, because then just roll it as many times as you need to.
Damn.
You roll the 1.
I rolled a fucking 1. Why'd you say that, dude? You
Well,
fucking
it's-
jinxed it.
So you don't get to roll damage for each of them?
You can. It's
Yeah,
optional.
So do it. If you roll
I
low,
already
called it.
declared. I
Yeah,
already
you did
declared.
declare.
And it's just the way it is.
That's why you don't
But
do that.
Well, no, but if it gets a 4, it's a shit ton of damage. It's just how the luck goes sometimes. Anyway, so that will be 2 per for a total of 6. 6 force damage.
All right. You hit this thing. It impacts, and you see it is looking pretty damaged.
Okay. And I am going to try. What is it? Is it holding anything? Or is it just
It has a short sword in its hand.
a short sword in its hand?
And I made sure to read the sheet this time, folks, on the enemy guide.
Yeah, I think that's about all I can really do here. On my turn.
All right. It is now. It is now Lux's turn. You know it's Lux at this point. He is currently getting the world's worst chiropractic appointment ever. I'm going to see if he can do this. He's gonna try and as best he can, either roll or break out from under the immovable rod.
Oh, good luck. Like 10,000 pounds of force. You're not getting out of there, dude.
He's trying to roll from it.
Good luck, dude.
Okay, well, he rolled a 15, so he's thrashing as best he can, and he's moving closer to the edge of the rod, but it's not doing much. But that's going to be his turn. So that brings it.
Does he get closer to me then in any way?
Dude,
I will say
don't
he's still in the
push it, dude.
He's in the same space.
Damn.
But with that, it is now your go, anyways.
All right. So I see there's a skeleton behind me, so I'm gonna turn around, look at it, and I'm gonna deck it square in the face.
Roll to hit.
Oh,
I think that's perfectly. Still, that's a 19.
I mean, that hits.
It's not angled or anything.
No, you're
it's
right.
perfectly flat.
You're
I mean,
right.
I can't see, so I'm going to.
I can.
We're going honor system
I
here.
can confirm it is not cocked.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, 19 plus 6, 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's a skeleton.
They're not like Minecraft
Max
skeletons.
damage, dude. 10 damage.
Okay,
Fucker's dead.
you
It shatters like a Skyrim skeleton.
He
you
misses
deck
me, I'm like, oh, shit.
you dodge, and with the recoil, you whack hit him across the jaw, and it just goes clean off, and his head kind of spins around until he's not looking great.
Man, he's still alive.
He's very badly damaged. They're surprisingly hardy skeletons.
Wait, that was bludgeoning though.
Oh shit, you right.
Yeah.
How do you... What's your finisher?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
What's your fatality?
Never mind. Let's rewind that.
Well, it's gonna sound like 2 attacks, but this is really just for the flavor. As the head, then I knock it across the head, and the head is spinning. I'm just gonna then uppercut it, just to like have it like pop completely off as though the head falls back onto the skeleton and just collapses on itself.
As it's spinning, you star punch uppercut. It goes boom. It bounces off of the ceiling of this mausoleum, down back into the rib cage, breaking the sternum, and it just collapses into a pile of bones. It is
Dead.
again.
Dead again.
Dead once more.
Nice.
So then, with my movement, I'm gonna get in range of Lux.
Beep boop.
And then, since he's still on the ground, I wanted to
In the chair.
a flip where I like basically, you know, like in Spider-Man where he will pull people to in the air and then we'll do a flip and like axe kick him in the throat.
Yeah, you want to do an axe kick?
Yeah, I want to do like a jump flipped axe kick onto him. So like, yeah, I get the uppercut and then like he's behind me, so then I flip and then like basically land on him.
All right.
Vertebrae.
I assume this is...
It's all just add flavor.
No, I mean like the attack.
Oh, the attack.
Because you don't have 2 attacks.
Oh, sorry, as my bonus action to another arm strike.
Okay, roll the hit. I'll say with advantage because he is prone and pinned.
19 again.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Roll.
Roll damage.
It's still bludgeoning. For 7 damage.
Doubled to
14 damage.
Bless you. Okay, his spine is starting to crack in places from all of this.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But with that, is that your go?
Yes, and that is
Alright.
the end of my turn.
It is now Pidge's turn, and he is currently being harried by a skeleton.
You got this, Pidge.
I don't got this at all! And he's going to swing wildly. He's swinging wildly, and the skeleton is just like... He rolled a 5. I don't got this at all! He's got his eyes closed. But with that, it is now Skeleton 1's turn, who is now dead. But it is now Skeleton 2's turn. And he's going to keep attacking Pidge. I'm not rolling good today. That's a 7.
Oh, thank God. It isn't gonna die today.
Because of Pidge's like wild attacks, he can't actually like get in to like strike at him, so he's
Just so happens to hit every gap in the bones.
It's imagine a less awesome version of that one scene in episode 3 of Star Wars where they're doing this back and
no one's
forth.
actually hitting
Yeah,
each
but not
other.
yeah, they're doing feints, but like it's less impressive.
It's a cat fight with swords.
The world's worst cat fight. Okay, with that, Farmer, it is now your go.
I'm very determined to get this head.
Roll the hit.
Her unarmed again.
Yeah, 'cause I
yeah.
feel like at this point you're just taking your staff, your pitchfork, and it's just underneath the head and just yanking
Yeah,
it.
we'll go with that.
So that way you're not doing.
It is advantage because he's still pinned and prone. God, this boss fight was not what I expected.
Damn, that's
It
a good
never
advantage.
is.
Says 18 on the dice.
Let's go.
That hits.
The other roll was a natural 1.
Yeah.
Alright, roll damage. So you add your d4 plus your strength. Double it.
So 5 doubled is 10.
10. Alright. God, he is
Yanking on his
very
head.
close. You start to see more cracks forming on the vertebrae as you are pulling this thing off. But
Yeah, you can see the
I should have
ligaments
started,
starting to
started
snap.
pulling from my end, and it could have just been like those old style torture where they just pull people's limbs.
Break him on the wheel.
wheel and spout. But if that's your go,
Yeah, that's it.
alright. Spotty, it is now your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Sacred Flame.
Alright.
Rip and tear.
Man.
This one got a nat 1.
Who are you aiming at?
Oh,
The
wait, no. I guess I'll swap it.
Minotaur,
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
true. Probably swap it.
Alright, so that is a dex check. I'm going to say a disadvantage.
Correct.
That one's cocked. Okay. 13.
Nope. You needed a 15.
Damn.
Thank God.
All
Your
right.
high score.
And this is radiant, so this is doubled.
Okay.
Dude's about to be reduced to ash.
10, so 20.
Spotty, what's your finisher?
Incineration.
Just absolute.
You aim for this thing right square in the rib cage. It just completely, like firework fuses, goes down the ribs into the spine and just completely obliterates this thing into ash.
Have you ever seen someone take like a battery and put it on like steel wool?
Basically that.
Yeah, like that.
a good visual.
Farmer, as you're pulling this thing and it turns to ash, you roll me a dex check. Because
oh my gosh, you know what? That's really funny though.
Because you're in the
It's
because you're
accurate.
also in the grease.
And the bar is just lying there.
Yeah.
The smoke coming off of it.
So saving would be 11.
Does he pass?
No.
That's a DC you set.
Technically, it's your spell. That's why I ask.
Oh, grease.
Yeah,
He's
'cause-
not. He's not in it, is he? It's, the squares are here underneath him.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's still touching the
Still pulling
head.
on him. So then it'd be your DC, Jared.
I will say
Because mind you,
you
think
do
about,
slip. Yeah.
Okay.
So as you're pulling, you whoop, you fall
Did
on
you
your
get
ass.
Did I get his head?
Technically,
No,
the
it's
head turns to
incineration.
ash. Unfortunately.
Could you imagine if what's her name saw you carrying around her
Hey,
dead
Uncle
friend's
Jay, I
skull?
found this.
Oh my God! Thank God you turned into ash.
That's why I turned it to ash.
But with that, is that your go?
Yeah, that's all I can do, so.
Okay, top of the turn order. You still have one skeleton remaining.
Fuck yeah, we do. And this guy needs to.
It was easy.
go
Put the
off
other
and
two back in.
die. Okay.
Don't tempt me. I will.
Yeah, fuck it.
And I have a question. So I know skeletons are resistant to regular piercing damage, but are they resistant to magical piercing damage?
I'm gonna say no because it's technically magical damage.
Fantastic.
That's the rule I'm making up right now.
That makes sense.
Okay, so let's see.
The magic supersedes the pierce.
Okay, so it should be enough range. I am going to use Thorn Whip to
Okay.
yank the skeleton. So let's see if that works.
Is this a you roll or me roll?
Isn't hack.
Okay, roll.
15. I believe that's
I think yeah, if anything, you have to do a saving throw for it.
Oh, for the
no,
yank.
no, not for this one.
No, not even for Thorn Whip.
No.
Nope. If you get hit, you just move. I may not being able to see that. 18
Yeah, that hits.
and damage.
Roll them bones.
Looks like that is 4. Yeah, 4 damage. 4 magical piercing.
Okay.
And he gets yanked 10 feet.
What's your finisher?
Oh, perfect. Amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna have, in fashion of the last time I used Thorn Whip, I'm gonna have the Thorn Whip wrap around the skeleton's neck, and then as Flam yanks, the whole cerebral column is just yanked from the rest of the skeleton.
You around the
Get over
throat.
here.
You tear the spine out, but much like in a cartoon, the rest of the body stays until the skull looks down, looks back up, and it just much like dry bones in Mario. And with that, combat has ended.
Let's go.
Fantastic.
I'm not gonna lie,
Good text, everyone.
Went better
Let's
than
go.
I thought it was gonna go. I mean, you came in really clutch with the grease and the rod. And
Yeah,
Thorn.
without
Yeah.
that, you would have taken a lot of damage.
Yeah, I probably would have died without that.
When I did double damage too. with
Yeah,
most of
you
my
being
attacks.
able to do so much bludgeoning damage was like saving grace.
But as combat dies down, we are only 10 minutes in. That was probably the fastest combat ever,
Sometimes they'd be like that.
as opposed to last time where I almost killed one of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you all do as you're at the bottom of this mausoleum?
Okay, well.
Can I look down the gate where the minotaur came from?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
All right, you look inside. We don't need the players here, so it's good. We're just gonna leave them there for now.
Sure.
You all look inside, and you see this very ornately carved sarcophagus that appears to have been bashed open by what you now assume. And up on the wall, you see carved in the stone, here lies the hero and founder of this city, Luxon Guildhorn. May he rest eternal.
Oh, well, whoops.
I can't even read.
Those of you who can read up on the mirror. What you see is a bunch of squibbles.
Well, I guess we stopped their plan, whatever it was. Yeah. He's re-dead. Hey, is that mace thing or whatever he was swinging around still there?
Yeah, the hammer did not disintegrate.
Huh. Alright. I'm just gonna take the rod back.
Okay, you put it back in your inventory.
Shit.
We'll take the mace so that we can give it back to, J-Man.
Alright, you have it's a hammer, technically, not a mace.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you take the hammer.
Fuck off hammer.
What?
Big fuck off hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BFH.
Yeah, and I'm gonna also start, while other people are doing their stuff, I'm gonna start ritual casting Detect Magic. See if I...
Alright.
Bing bong.
While he's ritual casting, does anybody else want to do anything?
I'll look around general, see goods. I mean, I guess I start with grave robbing too.
Yeah, basically that's
Roll
what
an
we're doing
investigation
right now.
to see what you
We're
find.
basically grave robbing at this point.
Robbing.
Seven.
7. You don't find much on these guys. Whatever weapons they had are, too rusted to either resell or use, as well as the armor and clothing that they were wearing, and there's no money in any of these sarcophagi, not even in Lux's. Outside of the hammer that Lux was wielding, that's about all you can find that's usable.
What about the guy we killed?
Oh yes, the gentleman, the corpse.
Yeah, the actual alive dude.
He's not alive anymore.
Well,
He's
yeah.
he's
The
perforated.
He dead
The actual flesh dude.
Yeah, the
Flesh
actual
dude.
flesh dude.
All right. You search his body. You find a similar dagger on him, and you also more notes.
More notes.
Find a scrap of paper upon him. You also find 5 gold pieces on him.
Mm-hmm. 5 gold pieces. It's a pretty good
Oh,
haul.
everyone gets a gold, including Pidge.
Is that? Oh yeah.
Pidge takes the gold. He's like, "Oh, sweet, thanks."
Just for clarification, the
They-
new place, the place we're at now, was on the one that was on the second piece.
I'm trying to remember what the second piece looked like.
The false shall fall to the killer of kings.
That's the new one.
That's the new one. Okay. Right, so that's the first one. Their idols shall be their doom.
That's the place you're at now.
Okay, this is where we're now.
They don't fit together like puzzle pieces, just so you know.
Ah,
It just fits on the map.
yeah.
And I know you guys know this.
Right up here.
Got it. So we need to go where the
That's
notes
the old one. That's
don't
where we are
say.
right now.
Yes, that's where.
And that one
Clearly.
looks
Your detect magic
Yeah.
pings the ash that was
Where's
once
it pointing to?
Lux, yes. You get necrotic energy as well as divination magic, which makes sense because he was burned to a crisp by divine magic and was a walking skeleton.
I diagnose him with double death.
Yep. You also get faint signatures of necrotic energy from the skeletons, which...
Can I go find that coin?
Oh, what he tossed in there?
Yeah.
You look in there, and you see that what fell on, some of the pieces of the sarcophagus, cover or top, whatever you want to call it, there are faint traces of necrotic energy. You think, roll an Arcana check.
Guidance.
Yeah.
Farmer's gonna ask if he can have the dagger.
Fine.
Now he's got 2 knives.
17.
Feeling pretty good right now.
On a 17, you gather from what that spell was and what was probably required for it, that whatever he threw in there was probably the materials needed, and whatever fell
consumed with the spell.
it was consumed with the spell. So those faint traces are probably the stuff he needed, just burning up.
The ash of the spell components.
No.
Basically.
Okay. Nothing else?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Farmer's just feeling pretty good right now, guys.
Yeah. Alright, as you all slowly make your way up top, you feel a small rumble.
Hey guys, what's that?
What's what?
Anyone else feel that?
To
A
this,
little
The only
shake.
thing.
to this building, was there an upstairs or anything else to this building, or was this just the only?
I mean, it's a mausoleum, so I assume it's
Um,
only here.
Didn't you say on like that middle like level part there was 2?
There were 2 side corridors that you saw that were locked off.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to go grave robbing for real.
I mean, one of you does have a lockpick.
I was gonna say
Oh, not just him. Flam is also an open.
How is it 3 of you people have lockpicks and none of you are rogues?
Because
The
I
one
figured-
person who is a rogue I don't even think has a lockpick, and I should know, I made him.
I mean, yeah.
Take that as you will.
I'll start going to these other graves that we passed by on the way in. I was like, well, we're already here. Start.
Roll a thieves tool.
Which is sleight of hand.
Yes.
Right.
So instant success.
8 plus 6.
14.
14.
You start jimmying the lock, and you're not used to this lock. You're used to more padlocks or door hinges. This is a little more elaborate, and you realize that's kind of on purpose.
Sure.
You start to feel strain on your pick, and you know it's about to break, and you ease it back out before it does.
Okay.
Try the other one.
Sure. Try the other one too.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Persistent lockpick durability is about to enter chat.
That's cocked.
Yeah, it's cocked.
All right.
Roll.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh boy, that fucker's gonna break.
12. You start to feel, and you hear it as a bit of it has broken. Yeah.
Okay.
Farmer's like, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Okay. Nothing. Alright, that's all I got.
Hey, so we just gonna kind of ignore the rumble.
I guess so. I think it's kind of weird, but you know everything's kind of new to me, so I don't know what's strange and what's not. Everyone else
Wait,
seems
I
kind
got
of
it.
bothered.
You people
Farmer, that's-
constantly perplex me.
You know I understand.
I don't think you do, actually.
Yeah, you know I find him perplexing. I don't know why he keeps snapping. I still think he thinks he's magic.
Well, he's something, all right.
Yeah.
But as you make it to the top of the stairs and you look out, you see smoke
Oh,
coming from the distance. Coming in
well,
the distance.
that looks a little unfortunate.
Which distance?
Coming from.
We're looking at the map.
Let me.
Yeah, we're looking. So,
God, I don't have my map.
grab your map.
On the map, on the map, on the
So you would be.
map, on the map.
You'd be in the north. So it would be facing south.
Like dead south or
More like. Southwest.
Oh, so it's in the rich person district. I actually don't know what district that is.
It appears to be.
The religious district?
Yes.
Like towards the tip of the peninsula.
No, the religious district. That's
Close.
this
It,
one.
it's
'Cause
closer to the temples district.
Because we're right here.
Yeah. That's where
Yeah,
we are.
so if we're looking southwest, it's probably in this district, so the religious district.
You
Mark on our
gauge.
map is right here.
You gauge it's between the entertainment and temples district.
Hey, out of curiosity, is the hammer enchanted?
You look at it, and there is some slight enchantment magic.
Okay, that's all I really needed. I was just curious. Could be a +1, who knows?
I also like to imagine if you're the one who took the hammer, you're dragging it behind you, and this thing is at least, if not twice your size.
I don't think it was me.
I took it.
Okay. Easy enough.
Alright. I'm gonna go to the rooftop.
Roll athletics or acrobatics.
It's always gonna be acrobatics.
I figure, but I always ask.
18.
Easy enough. Well, first you get out of the
Yeah.
the graveyard, which there aren't any roofs.
Yeah.
And across the way there are some houses.
Mhm.
But you triangle jump up onto a roof, and you look, and you do see that there is a huge pillar of smoke coming from one of the buildings in the distance.
Does it look like something has fallen over? Or is it just like smoke is like a fire type smoke? Or
It looks like... It doesn't look like it's fires. It looks like it's a mix of fire and collapsed building smoke.
okay. I relay that information.
Oh my god, they hit the towers.
They hit the Pentagon!
A second Minotaur has hit the South Tower.
Mr. President,
The second Minotaur.
turn on the TV. Turn on the viewing crystal.
So I'll point the new direction where the noise is coming from.
Alright. I assume you all book it?
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Paige's like, oh god, here we go again.
I take the roofs.
Uncle Jay, I'm coming.
What time of day is it at this point?
I would say it's getting closer to the evening hours.
And as we're running along, I'm gonna have, though it is a range of 100 feet, I'm gonna have I'm gonna basically like use him as like a drone in and out as we're running along to just kind of watch as we approach.
Easy enough. You start, as you're getting flashes from Who, you start seeing closer and closer. This building is in the... Actually, you would have passed by it a couple times in your travels. It is a very ornate marble building with huge columns, and as you're getting closer, and because Who is further ahead of you, you would see on the side of a sign on the building, or at least carved above the door head, let me remember what I called it. The Museum of the Tri-War.
Okay, it's happening at the Museum of the Tri-War as we're running along.
What's a museum?
It's a collection of old and dusty things for peoples to look at.
Yeah. I guess you probably wouldn't have ever been to one, huh?
And like, Farmer nods in agreement, but he doesn't fucking understand still.
You know?
I see.
I get it.
It's okay,
I
Farmer,
don't
you're
get
gonna
it.
get hands-on experience right now. As one is burning to the ground. So, yeah, I'm just continuing to run along.
All right. As you get to the museum, you start to see a whole bunch of people gathered, guards like rushing into the building. You do see Lieutenant Oakheart being one of those people. He hasn't noticed you, by the way.
Hi, Lieutenant.
What? Oh, where the hell? What happened to you all? Where did you go?
Ooh, show him the
well-
hammer, show him the hammer.
What hammer?
This one.
We chased them into the tomb of Lux, and they resurrected him.
He rolled a nat 20. You stole that from the city's founder's tomb.
No, he came back to life, so we had to incinerate him.
We thought it might be dangerous to leave
Huh?
it behind. The cultists were interested in resurrecting him.
So I brought this to give to Jaruth.
The commander is inside. Give that.
No, I'm gonna hold on to it.
I think we should just give it to him. We can't even really use it right now anyway.
No, I'll give it to J-Man. I don't
Okay.
trust anybody.
Wow, it's like a little much, but okay.
Oh my god, you people. All right,
Where's
come
Uncle
on.
Jay? Where's Uncle Jay?
He's inside. Come
You
on.
just said it.
Come on.
Oh.
Man, we were really irritated.
It was a
with this
coordinated attack. They were distracting us.
guy. Oh, it was the South Tower.
They damn near took the whole roof with it. And the
Yeah.
north.
As
What's
I'm
that way?
up on top of that roof looking in.
It's a tall building. Yeah.
Then.
I assume you jump down and
Yeah.
follow behind.
Well, how tall?
So wait,
Try
so
5 stories.
I mean, if it's collapsed, that sounds like
One tower is
That
collapsed.
sounds like
One
there's
tower.
tons of grabability. There's more.
Oh my
things
god,
falling
he's
apart.
gonna fall off this building and fucking die.
I'm gonna attempt to climb to the top and like peeking through the hole.
Please at least use levitate.
I don't have it anymore. I gotta use it.
Roll athletics or acrobatics. Actually, I'll say athletics because this is a more physically.
What?
Oh,
This is
hi.
an acrobatic.
Oh,
You're
hi.
basically rock climbing. Have you ever tried to acrobatically rock climb? It's not easy.
have you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's more of an athletics thing.
9.
As soon as you like start grabbing onto the walls, like you grab and some rubble falls. You grab again, more rubble falls. It's just a constant stream of rubble
Damn.
as you scramble up it like a cat with no claws.
Alright. Well, then I'll come back down.
Yeah, the lieutenant just looks at you like, the door's right here.
It could have been really cool, but you know.
I'm certain it would have. Door!
I'm really sorry.
Counter argument.
I'm sorry about my friends. They're
I'm sorry about your friends too.
Anyway, I'll just use the door.
Yeah, you all rush in and you see what appear to be quote unquote guards. Like you assume these are museum staff, either like being tended to by various clerics or people just in various states of being fucked up, basically. And as you make your way through the museum, you see different portraits, different pieces in glass cases. But at the end, you see what was once a very beautiful display, now smashed to pieces, and a giant hole in the ground next to it. And you see Commander Jaruth, one hand on his brow, just looking at the state of things, with the battle mage next to him. And he's just like, why does this have to happen every time?
Hello again, metal lady.
She looks over. Oh, hey, tiny metal man. Great. And friends. Speaking of friends, bad time to talk about this, but your friend kind of left.
Oh, which one?
The tall one.
They're all tall to me.
The
Be more
one,
specific.
the one with the wolf dog.
Oh, B, yeah. Okay, where?
She got a note from some other soldier. I don't know who he was. He looked elvish. But she left. She said she was going to head north. Something she had to look into. Something about a horse.
Damn, they caught up to us.
But she left this, and she holds the amulet in front of you guys.
Oh, yeah, that thing's pretty important. That's nice that she left it.
Yeah.
She is. Yeah, she said you guys might need it. So she hands it to whoever will take it.
Should we give that to Lockett?
I don't remember what the specifications for it were.
B technically has it, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think
Right
just
now.
about anyone can really use
Wait,
this.
Lockett's not here. Lockett is still.
As you
buried.
say that, Locket pops out of the hole. Hey guys!
Oh, hey, Lockett.
Lockett should have been in the jail. Oh.
What about the cloaked guy?
Oh, don't worry about him. He's currently locked up. We made sure of it. There's like at least 5 chains on him. Maybe 6. I lost count after 3. Anyway,
What's 5?
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So,
Apparently.
Welcome to the murder scene.
Welcome to our club.
Welcome to our club. Welcome, Squiggly.
Sorry,
Welcome.
you really.
Yeah.
No.
Welcome to the murder/thief scene. For once, it's not us. Or not us. Shifty eyes. Yeah, so while you guys were doing whatever the hell you guys were doing, we, and by we I mean Jaruth just kind of steps in. He's like, okay. We received reports of more suspicious activity here. When we got here, well, and he kind of gestures to the broken tower and the hole in the ground. Things did not go well.
And there's no connection of who did this?
We saw the men with the hoods.
Well, Jaruth, I thought I'd give this to you.
Why do you have that?
Because we killed him. Again.
Oh my
You what?
God. Jesus, you said that in the worst way possible. They made him undead. They raised him.
So it was a skeleton.
I think they were probably planning to use him to rampage across the city, probably.
So I kind of had to incinerate him. It's a little bit of an accident.
Oh my gosh,
but
you said it again.
Here you go, man.
We took it just so they wouldn't steal it.
I wasn't sure if this had any
Roll a
special...
charisma
I
check.
can't tell who's worse at explaining this, Spotty or Nicole.
Oh my god. She's making this sound so bad.
Oh shit! Oh no!
What'd you roll?
Can I help by saying like it's okay? She's a friend, Uncle Jay.
Sure.
It would
Roll
just be
with-
straight charisma. It wouldn't be an ability.
Yeah, it's not an ability.
Oh, no, I was just... Oh, okay, I was thinking there was a check. So wait, do I roll again or no?
No.
Okay, then I got a 4.
Please, for the love of God, roll again with Farmer's help.
Yeah.
And take guidance too, because you clearly need some divine intervention.
Oh my god!
Okay, so that one's an 8.
Please, for the love of God, roll better!
Fucking pick a different D20.
Please, pick anything! Just roll something else! That's so mean! What the fuck? Your bad luck is so bad!
I'd say let's take you to Vegas, but I feel like that's going to be worse for us.
15!
You need a different tray.
Jesus Christ!
And then I roll a 12,
Oh my
and it's
God.
like, what the heck, dude?
If she rolls an 8 again,
Okay, 19.
Yeah, we are bullshitting the hell out of this roll.
he takes the hammer
Yeah,
in his
please,
Tell
hand.
take
you
it
it's
away.
unsuccessful. That's what it was.
Yeah, and he just kind of looks at it and he's like, I would ask you not take things from my friends' graves again.
We took it so.
I took it so that the people that were evil wouldn't go back and steal it, because it was no longer secure.
And I appreciate that. Which is why I will not have you tried for grave robbing.
Thank
Okay, at
you.
least that's a start.
We
Appreciate it.
turned it in.
You did return it, which is why I am not having you tried for grave robbing.
Just saying, yeah, we turned it in.
And he hands it to the Lieutenant Oakart, who then
See, that's why I didn't want to give it to you, buddy.
thank you for your consideration. And he lugs it away. If we can get back on, and the battle mage kind of speaks up. If we can get back on topic, the hole
I'm in the hole with
with Locket.
at this
Jumped in the
point.
hole.
It's just your head's poking out of the hole. It's like, so are we just gonna not go in the hole, or like,
Yeah, how deep is this hole?
how deep is your hole?
Oh,
You
God.
look down and you see it goes down for a while.
Okay.
We assume that is where they escaped to. Though we cannot say for certain what awaits us.
Okay, did they take something, or were they trying to destroy something?
That display. The battle mage chimes in. The display case had a piece of your friend who was dead, but then came back to life, and then you turned to ash, if I'm understanding correctly.
Yeah.
That was the horn that was broken off when he fought, and she kind of looks over at the mural. And you see this massive stone mural of a dragon being stabbed in the head by a minotaur that you all recognize.
What an awful picture.
Oh man, and
I know, right? He doesn't look anything like that.
That poor dragon.
What?
What?
She's just trying to get shot.
Okay.
Roll a persuasion check if you say that out loud.
Sure.
Cock.
Man, you got too many dice in your tray, my guy.
17 plus 17.
I mean, after that whole killing Lux thing, yeah, I believe it.
I mean, it was a good shot. I mean, I'll give him that, but still a little sad. Did you guys do the right dragon ritual?
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know what she's on about either.
It's also wholly inaccurate. He didn't even stab it in the head. He stabbed it in, like, the chest area.
Ah,
Didn't do the right burial, farmer.
What? It's a very...
What we did out in the woods.
I
With the other
mean...
dragon skull.
The thing that took
Okay.
like
I mean, to be
3 days.
fair, we don't even know what happened to the body.
You could still be alive.
so what would they realistically want the because if they took the horn, right?
Yeah.
What would they want the horn for?
Roll an Arcana check,
Oh, do I roll one too?
if you wish.
Okay.
The assumed guidance.
Yeah.
If I smack my hands.
Yeah, if you do the Full Metal Alchemist clap, I assume you're doing
22.
guidance. 22?
22.
Jesus Christ.
15.
15.
Arcana is one of the only things I'm good at. I should at least be able to do that.
On a 15, and you would get this from a 22, but you'll get more. You would know that sometimes souls get infused into things.
Oh, fuck.
And you would know this too. Especially strong souls get fused and can inhabit many things, either weapons, certain items. And that's how, in some cases, you get magic items. And you would know this because, I'm going to say this because you inspected Trinar's staff. Sometimes elemental spirits get infused into certain items to give them elemental properties.
Right. Yeah.
So, you gather... What do you gather from that?
Fuck. Don't tell me his soul was fucking infused in the horn and they took it. I'm assuming that's what I gleaned from that.
I mean, on a 22, that's your assumption.
Damn. Alright, relaying that to the whole party.
What's a soul?
That is a deeper question
That's a
for a
question
later
no one has
time.
an answer to.
I don't
Nephew.
even know if I have one of those. Let's put that aside for a moment.
This is no time for existentialism. Now is the time for action-existentialism. That's not a word. Even the battle mage kind of looks at him like,
Okay, well.
You-
So now what?
Well, that
you all,
sounds-
you all look over and Pidge is also in the hole. So I thought we were kind of chilling in this hole.
Thomas,
You already are down there?
we should take a long rest first.
Oh, man.
You start to hear more rumbles, this time coming deep from deeper in the hole.
Oh, Christ. Alright, well.
Druth, what do you want?
What I want is to follow the fuckers who went down this hole, if
Are
you
you-
pardon my language.
Are you coming with then, or what's happening?
My friends, I have had the worst week.
Yeah, no kidding.
I have heard news that these bastards tried to kill my friend and his family. Killed 2 of my friends. Tried to resurrect another as an abomination. And he kind of looms over you, Lockett, and Pidge in the hole. And he's like, I would very much like to see these fuckers brought to justice.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yes.
Alright, lead the way, Catman.
And he
Are we,
G-Man.
are we just going just...
takes it, he
There.
draws his axe out, and he's like, with pleasure. And he jumps down into the hole.
Alright, going
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
Just blindly follow him, yeah. Jump into the hole.
Don't worry, Uncle Jay. And the battle mage just kind of looks at all that happening. She's like,
Are you going with?
I guess I'll coordinate with the troops up here then.
Alright.
You guys have fun in the hole.
We're not missing anyone now, right?
Where's Wizzy?
Oh, the wizard? She's also in a cell.
Oh. Should we bring the wizard?
No, she's technically a suspect
Oh.
in a lot of murders.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, the battle mage is just talking straight into the hole.
Well, she doesn't
And you
have
guys-
a book anyway. She'd be useless. Let's go.
I like how you just automatically know this.
Well, we asked about it earlier.
I mean, this is true, but it's still very funny to me.
I keep imagining
I'm Captain Obvious right now.
keep imagining the SpongeBob episode where they steal a balloon.
Man, Flam's attitude is really amped up over these episodes.
He's developing. He's changing.
He's
He's
developing.
growing.
I grow
You know
smarter
what we call
with
that?
each
Growth.
iteration.
Growth.
But as you guys go down, it gets darker and darker and darker until...
I cast light.
Oh, thank God I can't see.
And then it becomes lighter.
I uncast.
And then it becomes darker again.
Oh,
Oh,
God, I
shit.
can't see.
Light.
And then it becomes lighter again.
Fuck it.
Put the light on my...
Flam
on the
puts
staff.
who on his head and then perpetually uses his eyes to see in the dark.
It's
like a pair
it's like
of
a
night
kid
goggles.
with life, death, life, death, life, death.
Well, I didn't know if it was because you were trying to say that we were already going into a lighter area. That's why I took it
No,
off.
it is still very dark
Then I
as you
cast
travel.
light
down.
again.
Oh my God, that was serious too. It wasn't a joke.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, that's funny.
It is now.
Well, either way,
You're-
now Flam can see.
Your detect magic, as it's fading away, you detect that there is some, I want to say this is transmutation magic, as it was basically
yes,
stone
they
shit.
shifted the hole. Yes,
we
they
just
created the
freefalling?
hole with magic.
No, it's like a declining tunnel.
Oh, okay. I was imagining that we were all free falling like the
Like
Spy
the fucking
Kids.
Godzilla, like King Kong.
Yeah.
Well, presumably they would have needed a way to get into this hole, and it would
Unless they know how to fly.
Yeah, right.
Shifty eyes.
Looks at Pidge.
Oh, what? What?
Oh, you want to fight, bro?
You want to fucking go? I'll claw your eyes out. I may not have wings, but I still have these.
I don't have levitate, but I would cast levitate if I start flying, basically.
Peasant.
Just think that he does it for like just a half a second to prove that he can.
As you go deeper down into this place, you hear chanting. Someone.
Fuck.
Like Scooby-Doo. The first Scooby-Doo.
Hey guys, I think I hear something.
Are you rolling a stealth check?
I'm sure.
No,
as
I
fuck.
was saying that like the chanting is like the first Scooby-Doo movie when they're in the.
Oh, okay.
Well, hey, I don't even know
Oh,
what the
You-
chant is.
no,
Yeah.
I know what you're
When
going
they're
at.
doing
You-
this whole thing. I mean, yeah. I mean, as we hear that, I guess we would start to sneak.
All right, roll stealth checks. I'm
And the
gonna do.
farmer just loudly says, "Hey guys, I think I hear
And I
something."
smack you.
Farmer, stop talking.
Oh, Jaruth, buddy, that's not good. He rolled a 2.
Viral.
Yikes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume that somebody claps him. Oh wait, I forgot.
Somebody.
Lock it.
Well,
That's
I
not
hate
bad.
to say it, but I have like a. Oh, actually, plus 3 somehow. Oh, by disadvantage, yeah.
Okay.
Man, it's a good thing I have access to everyone's character sheets.
So it was a 12, which
Right.
means it's a 15. Okay.
Okay. So are we averaging this or what?
See, there's a group
Just
stuff.
take the lowest.
Yeah, it's a group stealth, we'll say. What did everyone roll? You roll
15.
15,
12.
12,
23.
23. Did you roll with disadvantage? Because clanking.
I don't have
He doesn't
disadvantage.
have-
Oh, he doesn't have. Technically, they do.
I rolled with disadvantage.
Okay.
I got 15 out of it.
25.
Actually,
Okay.
rolled pretty well with disadvantage.
Let's see. Jaruth rolled a 2.
That one was better.
Oh
Look,
my
I got a
God.
17.
Right.
So yeah, 12.
All right. I will say you believe that you are not unheard, but you hear in the chamber below, when life has no meaning, death has no consequence. we shall break the fettered chains of life and death, and become immortal through the power of the Forsaken King. In him we are one. In him we are strong. In him we are eternal.
It's very, very death metal. Very death metal.
And as you enter in this space, you see mounds of coinage. Some old and rusted, some glittering as gold. A few coffers busted and weird and broken. You see collapsed in the center of all of this a mound of bones, a massive skeletal dragon, and standing at the head, a robed individual, taller than most that you've seen, holding above his head the horn of Lux. As he says this chant.
Fuck.
Okay, so little tiny man that's got like 10 times worse.
Okay, can I do anything?
As you all enter into this space, your feet kind of kick across some coins, and he... Ah! Have you come to witness the resurrection of a god?
What's a god?
I have a question before you get too far.
Alright.
The cloak I have,
You
is
saw
it the same as the ones that everyone is wearing?
It's the same as the cultists,
The
yes.
cultist? Alright. I'm putting it on, and I had rolled my stealth was 25.
Locket's gonna do the same.
I was gonna say, can I just kind of blend in? Of course, I'm still gonna stay near the group, but try to blend in with, I guess, everyone else around and not look like I'm within that group.
I will say you and Locket kind of do a split maneuver.
Sure.
And go around the...
Can I attempt to talk to him in Draconian and see if he understands me?
Sure. What do you say in Draconic?
What the hell are you doing?
He turns around and you see a black dragonborn, half of his face marred by acid damage.
Like Gus in Breaking Bad.
Basically, yes.
Where do you heed from?
I heed from him. I am one of his kin, and soon he shall be reborn.
As you know, that is not the way that we do things. You have taken our holy symbol, and I take out my little holy symbol, and you have not done this justice.
Justice!
This is not.
You call this justice!
This is not okay. I admit that what was done to this poor dragon was wrong. However, it is not right to bring him back from the dead. You know that. That's why we have those ceremonies. Yes, I admit that they did not do the proper ceremony, but we can do it. We can change it. We can do the proper ceremony and let his soul go.
Roll a persuasion check.
13. I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't know, persuasion, so. Yeah, 13.
He looks at you, and then he looks down at the horn.
We can do it right. I've taught, I mean, they're kind of, this one's actually okay at it, but I've taught them
Okay, at what?
remember the dance that we did at your father's
this
house?
is happening.
No.
And the fire?
I would like
With the
to
dragon
try to
skull?
have Pooh
No.
sneak around the cavern.
You remember Uga Chaka?
Alright.
Oh, yeah!
Roll a
Yes.
stealth check for who?
I have taught these people how to do the dance of our people to set this soul free. This is my mission. I was sent by the Dragon Council to collect the knowledge of the world and to undo the wrongs that were done to our people.
You follow the green scales. Hoarding the knowledge that might bring back what is rightfully ours.
Oh,
She just outed herself as a rival to this clan.
now listen. Scale color doesn't matter.
I have to imagine that the cultists would either find it hilarious or would just be absolutely dumbfounded.
Well, the thing is that I don't know if all of them speak Draconian or if only he does.
I'm gonna tell you right now, dragons with different alignments or different like scale types, super racist. They like dragons more than other dragons, but
Yes,
or
but
more than
Michael-
like mortal races.
Michael, I'm just trying to
boy.
buy time, okay?
Okay.
So what
Do
did
your best.
what did who roll?
So that is
Well,
with a +3 in stealth. That is a 17.
All right.
I mean, look at me. I'm not even a dragon, and yet they took me in, raised me in their culture.
He raises his other hand and just casts magic missile off to the side, and you just hear, "Whoo!"
Ah, damn.
Always clever, the green scales.
Can we be moving within the crowd, just trying to get closer to the front?
Absolutely. I've waited long enough.
That was not me. I don't own that bird.
I have waited
Fuck, if anyone has something to cast.
long enough.
Nothing cheap.
No more stalling. I will raise him.
How close can I get to the front?
You are currently... There's sort of like a half circle going around these cultists. You are currently behind part of the circle, but as you get
On
closer...
another note,
Can I get within 30 feet?
have you ever seen a dragon egg that...
I was hatched from one.
What color?
Come forth, Urakesh!
Ah, God.
Killer of kings! And he slams the horn into the head of this dragon.
Oh, try.
I was trying to cast gusts, just to trip him up.
Uh,
No.
sorry.
No, that's fine.
As he buries this thing into its skull, you see it as rising from its eternal slumber comes forth Urakesh, killer of kings. And since we only have 6 minutes left, that is where we're going to end this episode for today.
Man, fuck, we are so
Thank
fucked.
you all for watching! This has been the Trials of Sirenas. I know you were trying so hard, but like, given how that last boss fight ended, I
We'll be
kind of
fine.
need for it to be fair.
We'll be fine.
But this has been the Trials of Sirenas, our D&D campaign where everything goes to shit. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow our social medias. Join the Discord. Support the Patreon. Buy our shirts. Please, somebody has to. But with that, we will see you all next time. Bye-bye!
Bye.